there, Justin. I mean, I need to get this because in spite of all the warnings, I catch myself touching my face at least a dozen times a day. Where did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. And you're not alone. You know, the NIH actually did a study, and it showed that people on average touch their face 23 times per hour. You know, and so if the WHO and the CDC says, you know, avoid touching your face, that's easier said than done. And so we came up with this idea because, as you said, we had an existing wearable that helped people that had compulsive hair pulling, nail biting, and skin picking. And we knew we could recalibrate it to stop face touching, to help people build better long-term hygienic habits.
Okay, I mean, interesting though. Let me ask you from a business perspective. First, I mean, has it sold already? And do you worry that, you know, by the time it really gets to market, this pandemic may be over and people won't be that interested anymore?
Yeah, well, luckily, we are actually basically repurposing the existing technology and hardware that we already had with the previous band. And because of that, we were able to actually make all the updates we needed in just 1 week. And so we have been selling it, and we're completely sold out. And we're getting all the parts right now to basically sell more and get this out to the world as soon as possible.
Okay, I'm just seeing the video that we're playing alongside some of the promotional video that we got. Tell us a little bit more about how it works. I mean, is it going to shock me into taking my hands away at the last second before I go to scratch my eye? How does it make people respond?
Yeah, so I have it here. This is the Immutouch band, and the way it works is it basically knows the position of when you actually are about to touch your face. So when you get the device, you have to download a complimentary mobile app, and then you calibrate it every single time you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth, and then knows when that happens. And so when your hand gets to that position again, it'll vibrate. It's not a shock. It's a light vibration, but you'll feel it, basically to tell you to bring your hand down, to not touch your face.
What would you, recommend to other companies? A lot of people have had to lay off, a lot of their workers. At best, if they've kept their workers, they're working from home. How would you inspire them right now, if you would? I mean, I know maybe I'm even talking about your competitors here, so it's not the best question for you, but how would you inspire them to innovate at this time?
Yeah, I think in many ways, this is a moment where all of us have to think through what are existing solutions we have today, our access to resources, and what are ways that we can repurpose them or find ways to support existing technologies or businesses out there and help them along. I think I heard this great report of how GM is now repurposing a bunch of their infrastructure to help the production of ventilators. And you're getting these cross collaborations between different companies that would otherwise maybe not otherwise have worked together to build the right products and services that we need in this crisis right now. And so as companies, we should look out for what are our other needs that others are looking for, and how can we maybe tweak things on our end to support one another in that process.
Justin Ith joining us there from Seattle, Washington. Thanks so much. It was great to speak to you.